and were working to clean up somebody else's cluster. So for this person to approach our group with swearing, aggression, name calling, it was, and what was comical about it is this individual is a renter and looked at Roxy and said, "Do you even own here?" Told
Well,
me,
yes, do you?
told me that he wants to speak to the president of the association. I said, "That's me." And he said, "Nope, Janet. Janet is the president, she makes all the decisions." I called Janet, because I'm like, "Guess what, you're the one who makes all the decisions." And she goes, "Call the police." I could have called the police, and frankly, I wish I would have. But the point that I'm making is that this group of people donated their time and their energy to save money for a cluster that was not theirs. In no situation is that behavior ever acceptable or tolerated. And I really hope that people understand that. And you guys that are here are not that person. You are respectful and appreciative of what people are doing. But at the end of the day, I feel like there has to be at some point a level of decorum, or
Agree to disagree.
you know, or we're gonna call the police, because the behavior is really quite egregious. Referring to Roxy as dirty because she saw a rat in her courtyard.
It was actually outside the courtyard,
Yeah.
and the words were, "I've seen them. Do you want," and she showed him the picture, and he goes, "Then you must be dirty."
So, all of this to say, we have a group of people here who really do work hard for this community, and they're not just board members. So if you see people helping, ask them if they want a bottle of water. Don't come out screaming, making accusations and all of that. It's just absolutely disrespectful, and I have reached my point of tolerance for that level of behavior. It's not acceptable, and it's not something this board is going to tolerate. So,
You apparently haven't, because you didn't call the cops. You guys called me, I said, I work at the behest of the board,
You know,
you're in charge.
the only
If someone's
thing-
being aggressive, call the police.
we were repeatedly told, this person has cameras up. And the good thing is that neither Dawn nor I said anything that was not appropriate.
I was actually very calm.
You were, yeah, I mean,
Y'all don't know me, I was very calm.
yeah, I mean, and
She does.
we were not screaming, but how absolutely, disrespectful it was to behave in that manner.
It was
towards
actually shocking. I mean,
volunteers.
it was shocking to just be,
Well, to you,
yeah.
those who live in cluster one,
Those of
it's
us who
it's
know
a
that
Saturday
individual.
afternoon.
Yeah. So.
So,
regardless.
you might
I'm
not
not being
understand.
smart, I'm
Let me
serious.
just say this, you may not have any idea what's going on outside, and you might be like, what are they doing out there? Instead of coming out guns a-blazing, come out and ask, what are you doing? Tammy, you did that. You came out because you were like, what are these people doing? And we talked to you and we trimmed back some of the bushes and got some of the dead out. That's how you approach this. You don't come at the people who are doing the work with, name calling, screaming, and aggression. It's just, it's not acceptable.
We had your one owner who was thrilled that we were cutting back because fire department couldn't see her house number.
Yeah. Couldn't see her house number, couldn't see her front light,
Yeah.
and it was trimmed back for her.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
And if you see them working, you can always join in.
Yeah, but that's all I'm gonna say about that behavior. Anybody else have anything they wanna?
I just wanna know, are there any updates as far as cluster 2 with the tenting or anything like that? I'm sorry.
You knew you were gonna get that one.
Did you ever find out like why they said 6 months?
Oh my God, is that how long?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
That they recommended 6 months to give people time to prepare their homes.
No, I think she said, since you wanna wait, for a while, I think she said that was one of their next available extensions.
Anybody else want?
But I can try to force it earlier, but I was,
Yeah, I just got that email right before it came.
I was just gonna say, I don't even know if you've answered me.
Yeah, and I had has not had a chance. But if we could see if we can, because my understanding was is that you needed to do this sooner rather than later. My understanding is that we had really bad swarming last year in the spring. So no, I do not wanna wait until August when then we're in the middle of hurricane season.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we definitely wanna give 4 weeks notice, but I don't see a reason why it needs to be 6 months notice, no.
Because that, as an aside, we still do fire.
Yes, we still need to
I
find
talked
out.
to Jeff.
Yeah, Amanda might have answered me on that.
Yeah, so that's, it's being worked on, we're just kind of like, who needs 6 months to prepare for that time? Just eat the food that's in your house, and, you know, all that. Anybody else have anything? Anybody else here have any questions?
Anything?
Bev, John,
Not for the
Jim,
same thing, no.
Gary, Mary?
Like, why would you wait
No,
on
not
tenting though?
Yeah, it's probably from their perspective.
Give
it's
them
their-
30 days to
it's-
get ready and
Yeah.
get it done.
Well, it's the company.
We think it might be the company
It's the
and,
company.
you
Get a
know,
different company,
yeah, they were a good price, that's the problem, but,
yeah.
A good price and a great warranty.
yeah.
And that's the thing, is a great perpetual
When it
warranty.
needs to be done, it needs to
But,
be
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a number of years since it was done. It was done before cluster 1,
Yeah, it was 8 years ago that cluster 2 was done.
so ours is what,
But-
4 years?
Ours is 5 years, because it
4 or
was
5.
January of 2021.
Yeah.
January 6th,
That's what it was.
2021.
Yeah,
21.
Yep,
yeah.
remember that
So
one?
that
We
means
do
it-
it
They
in,
did it in 2 waves though.
Yeah, April
in
is the
hurricane
second
season,
half.
and we just do it in.
Yeah.
Um,
We just let the hurricane take care of it.
Please do not put that into the universe.
Just
Yeah.
let the
Yeah.
hurricane fly.
Does anyone on the phone
Let the
have any
hurricane take care of the
questions?
rats.
Since we've got owners who are on the phone, I wanna make sure you have a chance as well.
Bacon grease all over the roof.
Needs like the rats get slid and slid all over the
I
place.
just think we should just put it along the top, next hurricane that's coming. Just let them all go up the gutters, sit on top of the roof, let the storm ride.
Take them all.
We need a tornado for that, I don't think they go anywhere in
Not
a
with
hurricane.
hurricanes.
But then they would, and they'll probably hide and hold it.
Anybody on the phone have anything?
Do we have, so my understanding is that we're gonna be given 4 weeks' notice before the tenting, at cluster 2?
At least.
At least 4 weeks notice, yes.
At least 4 weeks, so that 4 weeks is, it hasn't started yet.
No.
basically.
No, it's
No.
not.
It's not like you have to do a whole lot to get ready.
Yeah.
You just put the food in the
Not
bag
yet.
and put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll have to find a place to stay.
Well, other than that,
Okay.
stay with your brother.
Anybody else on the
Well, I'm
phone?
staying at Mary Rogers.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'm gonna discontinue the web, or the Zoom. Motion adjourned?
Motion to adjourn. I moved.
Thanks, everybody.
Years ago.